So how do you stay safe in the streets of Manila, especially at night? I have some tips for you if you're traveling or if you plan to travel to the Philippines. You've got to pay attention to these tips. Okay? First, you look for security guards of business establishments or offices. If you're walking along a road or street and there are establishments there, there's a big chance that there are security guards around. So choose to walk near places with security guards because you can always seek their help whenever you find yourself in danger. You can always easily go to them. Better if you find police patrols in the streets. Hi there. Yeah. So are you done watching Mr. Bean cartoon?
Those are one last.
Okay. Because pretty soon I'm going to be using the computer. So you better use it now. All you want. Okay? Because in a few moments, in a few minutes, I'll be using the computer to load this thing.
And then I will use it again. And you, me.
Sure. Okay, close the door. Go inside and close the door. Bye.
Bye. See you later, Paul.
See you later.
See you later, too.
This afternoon, as I'm doing this video, a lot of interruptions, a lot of cars passing by, tricycles, and people passing by. This street is usually deserted and quiet this time of the day, but for some reason this afternoon they're everywhere. Even my grandkid, my grandpal. Okay, anyway, so you always look out for security guards. Better if there are police patrols in the area. Stay as near as you can to these security personnel. Okay? Next is, of course, it's very important, it's very practical, but a lot of people ignore this fact. Second thing is never go out at night. Never go out as late as 8 o'clock in the evening. As much as possible, stay home. Okay, you'll be safe. Nobody pays attention to that. You find people doing nothing outdoors, staying late at night for whatever reason, and then they get into trouble unnecessarily. So you should stay out of trouble, and to do that you have to stay inside your house from 8 o'clock in the evening onwards. Third is always to be aware. That's the third important tip. You should always be aware of your surroundings as you're enjoying your trip, your journey, your public vehicle ride. I can do that. I can enjoy my ride and at the same time be aware of my surroundings and watch people. You know, I always watch people even if I don't look at them directly. I can watch them from the corners of my eyes. I try to find out what they're doing, what they're holding, where they are looking, how their eyes are moving. I've been trained to do that. You see, whenever I step out into the streets, I try to look as far as I can to the right and as far as I can to the left and see what people are doing. At a glance, at an instant, you gotta get a good picture of what people are doing. What is this guy doing there? Why is that guy standing there? He has no business standing there. Something like that. Okay, so you try to analyze what people are doing, especially if there is somebody riding a motorcycle on the road, or somebody, or a motorcycle rider parked nearby. You gotta watch out. Even if you don't have any enemies, even if you are a peaceful man, even if you're not doing anything wrong, you should always be careful. You should always watch out. As they say, you've got to have eyes on the back of your head, something like that. You've got to be always aware of your surroundings. You cannot be carefree, unconcerned, because those are the things that will put you in trouble when you are in the streets of Manila. Okay? So what I usually do is relax, keep calm, enjoy myself, enjoy my ride, enjoy my commuting. At the same time, I'm aware, I watch people, I'm alert, and I'm always ready for action. I've developed that as a way of life. You've got to have that way of life if you want to be safe in the streets of Manila. You cannot say that you have no enemies here, that you are a peace-loving person, or you don't want any trouble. You cannot say those things here. See? Do not be victimized by mistaken identity. A lot of people here get into trouble because of mistaken identity. Here's a friend.